Okay, I saw this video, or not video, I saw this tweet retweeted by a friend on Twitter, and it's just somebody, Treesh, whatever. They say, if you're an anime enamel pin collector, you've surely heard of at Nine Tails pins, and I think
Well,
they fucking
I'm not an anime
yes,
enamel pin
I'm
collector,
sure
and I
about that.
also haven't heard of them.
No, and the funny thing is that they fucking put the at, but then not their fucking name, and I think they did that to avoid like a you or fucking Google alerts name search because so many people search for their own names on the internet and shit. So they wanted to tag this person without fucking drawing their attention, I guess, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Um, but they say if you're an enamel pin collector,
That is, I don't know if we should go into this, but this is one of the problems I have with a lot of people on the internet, where if they do something bad, this is exactly one of the problems we've had to contend with, is somebody will do something bad or illegal, they get fucking discovered for it, called out on
mhm.
it, and then they're like, my name is the first search. Your post about me is the first search when I search for myself. So you have to take it down or else I'm going to report you.
Yeah, that
And it's
happened
like,
with
oh,
Liam Gray
you're gay.
specifically. Yeah, we did a video where we mentioned Liam Gray and Xenotype. Well, we didn't even mention Liam Gray. We just fucking did a review of Xenotype. So we did fucking we posted on YouTube, and it was like here a review of Xenotype. And Liam Gray was like, "Oh, when you search for Xenotype, this is the first thing that shows up." And it's like, "That's not my fault.
Yeah,
We're
no.
simply the people who fucking actually read the comic and talked about it." Um,
Nobody else wants to read your fucking gay comic, your gay little comic. Nobody cares. You
which it
didn't want to
was
get the message out either. You didn't want to tell anyone, apparently.
It was very, very gay. But just this isn't even that important. But I noticed this fucking tweet. If you're I don't even know what an anime enamel pin is. I don't
I guess
care.
it's like, I guess if I had to think, it's like those little it's like those slippery pin. It's like a little pin that's got like a slippery cover on the front, I suppose.
Or it could
I
be
don't
like
know.
sort of embossed with fucking with
Yeah,
shit. I
something
don't
like
know.
that. One
I
of
know
those
what
things.
enamel is because they make like fucking mugs out of it and shit. Um, So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be just a picture pressed over a fucking tin circle or something. I don't know, and I don't really care. But what this guy mentions is Nine Tails pins on Insta, meaning Instagram. But what you may not have known was that they sent a piss-stained package to someone they accused, wrongfully based on current info, of using a bot to get some of their pins during a drop, and then here's this picture that says, well, it shows pictures of the envelope, and it looks like a very generic envelope with like fucking printed stuff on it, and it looks wet, which I guess they assumed they found out it was piss just because of how it smells or something.
But
Um,
yeah, well, also because it's an anime fan, of course they're just going to piss on all kinds of
yeah.
things.
Well, here's what the image says. It's like it says bots aren't allowed on both sides of the package or both sides of the envelope that's actually inside a sealed pack. So they went through the fucking trouble of getting like a what looks like a almost a gold foil exterior bubble wrap package. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that you took my money and sent me envelopes covered in piss. So it looks like they didn't even get the pins. They just got an envelope with piss in it that was sealed. And it's like, you really did that. You went through all the trouble of that and of course, their problem is bot. Bots fucking. I don't even know what
It's
using a
kind of
bot to
like
get their pins even
it's
means.
kind of like when a woman fucking says that she's been raped. That's what this
Yeah.
comes across as to me.
Now, I do know I actually registered an Instagram account recently to try to, I guess, build some other social media presence. And the thing is, I already hate Instagram. I did
I hate
instinctively
social
because it
media.
was owned by Facebook.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like, doesn't Facebook already host pictures? Why do we need a fucking alternate? It's
yeah,
just so that they can fucking be like, oh, we own this too.
Yeah, I think
Eh.
they just bought it, and it's confusing and weird and stupid and doesn't make
It's a
sense.
bad website. It's a bad website for
Yeah.
stupid assholes.
But anyways, if you got the time, please check out Cynical Vixen's story on Insta detailing what happened to them. Behavior like this is disgusting and unacceptable, not to mention health risks, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I know urine is kind of sterile, but at the same time, not a good idea. I mean, there can be infections in it. I don't think it would matter too much, but
Yeah, I don't
it is
consider it to be
inherently
sterile.
disgusting.
I don't consider it to be sterile, and I don't care if it is.
Yeah. And there's actually a
But
stamp on
most
the second
especially,
one showing like a fucking statue pissing as if to fucking spell out what they did. Um I know there are a lot of bots on Instagram. Like the first thing I do, I post on Instagram and I get DM'd by three bots tell or I think it was comments. I get comments by three bots telling me, "Hey, DM this account. They'll help spread your fucking thing." It's like they got 1 million followers on their actual account. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I DM them and they're like, "Hey, for money, I'll fucking help spread your thing." It's like, "Okay, I get the scam now." And it's just, it is a bot. And it's like, so they can't even do anything on Instagram about fucking bots. Like even Twitter has a better fucking control of that. I don't know. Um,
that to me is yeah, that to me is not the key problem. At least you can look at that and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a way that people can game the system. That's typical. That's been around for a long time, and
yeah.
it's not Instagram didn't invent that.
And you can game the system on Twitter by just registering fake accounts too, and that's why you usually have to register with a phone number is to get around people just registering 50 accounts. But people
Which
will
won't
just
stop
buy
anyone.
burner
Yeah,
account fucking phone numbers
that's
too,
not
and
going to stop anyone. It just means now it's a poor person tax for
yeah,
being allowed to actually talk.
and it is kind of all they can do, but is also quite gay. But it led us to the question of what is
Are
worse.
traps gay? Oh no.
Oh no, it's something even more important and fundamental that I think you asked was what's worse, anime or piss?
What would you rather get in the mail, anime
Yeah.
or
Yeah, you
piss?
well I posted this tweet to our Discord and your first response was anime enamel pins. What's more nasty? Pissing on an envelope because you think someone who's a fan is using a bot for some reason or buying anime enamel pins. And so I fucking replied to you saying, "What's worse? Piss or anime?" And you say, "Immo, they are tied. They both deserve first
First,
place."
first
I would
place.
tie a blue ribbon around them because they won first prize. Um, you also say,
Piss,
how
the
does that
piss
logic?
award, the gold award
Yeah, you
for
say,
piss.
how does that logic even work? Oh, a bot paid me to provide this item. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really understand
Yeah, they got
how does a
paid.
bot get a pin or something?
They got paid. What does it matter? I don't give a shit if bots are sending. Oh no, a bot sent me real
I
money.
assume they got
What
paid.
am
I
I
mean,
gonna
unless it was
do?
some kind of like reply to this and I'll send you a thing. And it's like they think a bot did it, but it's like
Well,
it.
check your bank balance then.
And if it was well, if it's not like something you paid for, it's like what kind of stupid system is this? Is it just take the money and pay out the goods as long as you're fucking giving out the money? Um,
But no, apparently that's not good
I
enough.
mean, I
You
don't know
don't
if it's one of those
understand. This
prize
is
pig
sacred,
things.
holy anime.
Yeah, I have no idea what the real system or idea of all this was. If it's like one of those prize pig things, like the radio stations, like the 96 caller to call it to 96.8, we'll fucking get this. We'll get the fucking tickets to Def Leppard or whatever. And it's like
Oh, Def Leppard, man, I'd do that. Oh
people
man.
set up phone banks to just call the station over and over again, though,
And then
to
they
try
scalp
and
the
win.
tickets. Then
Yeah,
they
and then they
scalp the
scalp the
tickets or something.
tickets. And the thing is
That would
that
be really shitty. But even then, even if you have fucking phone bank, there's not much you can do about that. But even then, if you have a phone bank, just so you can fucking win the tickets, so you can go see Def Leppard.
Or
Great big.
resell the Def Leppard tickets. And that's the thing, is that
Even if you're not going to resell them, though.
like that's one of the questions about, because on Twitter I see people who are like, make sure to follow and retweet this, and I'll do a drawing for you. And I've
I
seen
remember we
lately
actually.
people say
I've seen
no
that on.
bot accounts or whatever.
I've seen that on Tumblr. It's like this is against the rules. You're not allowed to do contests or
Hmm.
anything
Oh, that was years
on
ago.
Twitter. We'll fucking kick you off of Twitter or Tumblr.
Yeah, that was
Tumblr
like
would
10
fucking
fucking years
they'd
ago, I
fuck with you.
remember. Because we did a fake one to steal a bunch of followers, saying we would give people a 3DS. And then at the end, we said we threw the 3DS in the garbage and stomped on it just to fuck with people, because we were like, yeah, we'll just fucking steal fake followers. And I think people followed us just because of how offensive that was.
Which is great.
Yeah, and but the post then got reported and deleted, and I was like, I don't give a shit. Fucking, we got
But there
fucking
were other
followers.
people. There were other people who were doing contests, and they never got in any trouble.
Yeah, exactly. There was other people who
Real
did
contests.
contests, and the rule was against doing contests, so it's really stupid.
And I don't know why, except for the fact that it is a cheap way to essentially cheat to get more fucking subs.
But anyways, what you pointed out was like, how does that logic even work? Oh, a bot paid me to provide this item. Well, I will piss on mail and send it to a real address. Absolute typical weeb logic. Real money, real address, real fucking item, an actual trade good of some apparent value, but it might have been requested by a bot somehow, so let's ruin everything. And Nopeful said, piss on pins. Piss pins. And that was basically generally it was. So this whole fucking ridiculous situation made us laugh about the idea of piss versus anime, and the question is, which could be worse? Who knows? Maybe.
What would you rather
Yeah,
ingest? Why
which
don't you
would you
just
rather absorb
ingest it?
into your mind, anime or piss? If you want to know more answers to questions like this kind of thing, make sure to subscribe to us on Subscribestar.
Subscribe star.
Yeah. Anyways, a like and share, subscribe, give us money. Who gives a fuck? And should have listened to shitty
Give
webcomics.
us money, you motherfuckers.
You
Give us back.
give me my money back, you motherfucker. And should have listened to shitty webcomics.